Hey, it's Pate from PositiveChangeUSA.com. Thank you so much for clicking on our video. This is a little talk I gave earlier this week on expediently achieving your goals. 3 little tips, runs about 8 minutes. Thanks for tuning in, and please like this video and subscribe below. Appreciate it.
Who here sets long-term goals? Does anybody have long-term goals? Okay, awesome. Yeah, long-term goals is something I think we all need to have kind of to be successful people. Obviously, everybody's standard go-to is I want to look healthier, I want to be healthier. Job promotions, that's a pretty common goal. Quit smoking or another bad habit. For me, being a small business owner, I want to get where, regardless of whether I work that day or it's a holiday, weekend, what, I want to get my business to where it makes $300 without me doing anything that one day, whether it's from one of my other consultants or online sales, whatever. And then I want to eventually get up to 30 speaking engagements a year. That's something that I'd kind of eventually like to do. But I want to ask you, are you actually working towards your goals, or are you kind of just pawing at them? I want you to think about that. Like, am I right now working towards what I want to achieve? You have to be making progress. And I mentioned pawing at your goals. Like, are you every day doing something to further yourself in that goal? A lot of times what people don't realize is that life tends to get in the way of our goals. So whether you may be saying, I want to lose weight, I want to save up enough money for my kid to go to college. I mean, I don't know what your goal is, but the fact is that we don't realize we have a very finite amount of time to actually accomplish our goal before life makes us set new goals. I don't know, if you're a smoker, might be, something's tragic happens to you. But regardless, it comes a time when we need to kind of make a way to more optimized way of achieving our goal. So you may be saying, how can I expedite achieving my goals? This is something that I've kind of ran into, because I noticed there's a lot of people who achieve goals very quickly, So I said, let's figure out a way to do this. I've come up with kind of 3 little tricks. You want to optimize your mental state around the goal, act in congruence with your goal, and copy people who are kind of like anomalies of the goal or either incredibly successful with the goal. And so we'll start out with the first one. What's the best way to optimize my mental state? Basically, I want you to say, I am this. If you want to quit smoking, you're no longer a smoker. If you want to lose weight, you no longer eat or drink the thing that's hurting you. It's not, oh, I'll cut back. You no longer do it. It's a cold turkey approach. A lot of people say this doesn't work, but there's ways around it. If you want to, the best one is smoking, because people say, well, I'm addicted to smoking. Well, now, thanks to technology, we have awesome, kind of tricks. We have gums, the pins. I don't really know what those are called. People that are, want to get in shape or want to become a bodybuilder, you can't just do that by saying, oh, let's try going to lift the weights. You have to say, I am this. I want to think about, I quote Tim Ferriss a lot in his book, 4-Hour Body. I don't really follow Tim's protocols, but I like his ideas. I think he's a smart guy. Tim has something called the cheat day, not a cheat meal, a cheat day, which is really just a metabolic reset day, or a day that we can calm our cravings. We just go out and eat whatever we want one day a week. The problem with the cheat day is what? Right? Exactly. Slippery slope theory. That's exactly what I have down on my thing. It removes you away from I am this. I am making progress towards this goal of being physically fit, right? So it's, well, I got a cheat day here, and then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, yesterday was so good, I don't want to get back this. Or it just takes you out of that mindset of I am that. You look at like 12-step programs for drug rehab, when you're at the end, what do they say? Don't go out drinking, don't, completely teetotal. If in your life, if you're going to make a change, that may be something that is, how you do that. Next, I say act in congruence with your goal. And that is just, sounds super fancy, but it's not. It just means, are our actions as in line with our goals as possible? So ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now going to get me to my goal as expediently as possible? If not, that's probably something you shouldn't do. That's working against your goal, right? Basically what I'm saying is the easiest way to accomplish your goal is to never work against it. Okay? If you're losing weight, you may say to yourself, man, that cake looks good over there, right? I mean, I do this all the time, trying to stay on. But the thing is, it's not congruent with my goal, right? I want to stay healthy. I don't want to have these little, a little step off here, a little step off there, working against my goal. Debt. People want to get out of debt all the time. If you're struggling to get out of debt, why are you still using your credit card? Why are you making purchases that maybe aren't, in congruence with your goal of getting out of debt? One for me, flexibility. I'm probably the most inflexible person you've ever seen. I would demonstrate, but it would be embarrassing to my wife, so I won't. Okay. But I have to say to myself, I'm not going to just keep sitting here and just keep doing the same thing. I have to make myself stretch. I have to do things like yoga, get better. I look at people like smokers. The whole one-pack theory, I don't understand. If you're a smoker and you want to quit, you should never be more than whatever the amount of cigarettes your pack holds is away. Okay? Once you run out of those, if you're in the mindset of I am a non-smoker, you actually have to go out and make an affirmative purchase to buy more cigarettes, right? If you never make that purchase, then you'll eventually be out of cigarettes, and I am then a non-smoker. So I want you to think about this. Let me see. Getting close to the end here. I mentioned copying anomalies and people that excel in a certain field. At one time I was really out of shape. I was a senior in college, didn't know what was going on with my health and nutrition. I said, I want to be this. So there's a lot of stuff out there, P90X, all that, of people who are fit. But I said, what is the quickest way to achieve this goal of fitness? So I looked and saw NPC-style bodybuilders. Said to myself, if I follow their goal or follow their protocol, I obviously might take me a long time to achieve the results. But if I fall short of them, I've achieved the results that I want in the quickest amount of time. I want you to say that. Maybe you want a promotion. You can't just say to yourself, hey, I'm going to do as good as the lady that's above me. I'm going to do as good as the guy above me. Put yourself in the mindset of I am the CEO of this company. I'm going to do all I can to promote myself and promote this company, or whatever your specific job is. Flexibility, I can't simply say to myself, if I'm really going to become more flexible, I can't just say, hey, let's stretch. I have to put myself in the mindset of I am maybe a Burkham yoga instructor. I don't know, something where I'm really trying to achieve a goal. That way, when I fall short of a Burkham yoga instructor, which would be hilarious to see me do, I'm still super flexible and, in good shape. So to close, is kind of just a couple tricks on, achieving your goals. Optimize your mental state. Say, I am X. I am the CEO of this company. I am a non-smoker. I am an NPC bodybuilder. Act in congruence with your goals. Like I said, ask yourself, is this going to hurt me or take me away from achieving my goal? A little trick. If you say yes, probably shouldn't do the task. And then when you're choosing kind of like your weekly or monthly protocol, simply say to yourself, who is the person that if I, mimic them, I'll achieve my goal as expediently as possible? Any questions?